Welcome to Away Up in Gorgie, brought to you by our friends at Carabao. This is the first in a new series that will take you behind the scenes here at Hearts. And what better way to start with the big man himself, big handsome legend. Hearts legend with more than 50 Scotland caps, Craig Gordon. Right, Craigie, before you answer some questions from the fans, I want to test your knowledge. I'll ask you 10 questions. For every question you get right, you get to take a penalty into Big Cheesy, Ross Stewart, and if you get it wrong, he takes one into you.
Alright, let's do it.
Right, Craig. In the 1998 Scottish Cup final, Hearts beat Rangers 2-1 to win the trophy for the first time in 42 years, but where was the final held?
Celtic Park.
Yep, correct.
1. I was there. Should remember that.
Right, 1 out of 1. I think you'll get 6. Question 2. In the 2006 Cup final, Gretna's third penalty was saved by yourself. Who took the penalty? You're not getting this.
Gavin Skelton.
No, but it's
Close.
close, aye. Will I give him an hard guess? I'll give him an hard
What's
one.
his name? It's something like that.
No. He's a good guess. He probably took another one.
Who did I save it from?
Saved that many.
No. Saved about 2 or 3 in my whole life. Tall winger, wasn't it?
Couldn't tell you, mate, to be honest. I did recognise the name though.
Yeah, I can picture him. I can't think of his name.
I actually think I remember the game, and I remember Big Chris Innes took one, but he's not the answer.
Grady took one. Grady scored. Skelton hit the first one and scored. Grady is second. Who hit the third? Saved it as well. Townsley. Yes, just came to me right there.
Big shout. Question 3. In the penalty shootout in the 2006 Cup final again, who took Hearts' second pen?
It was a gaffer. Yeah.
Nice. Question 4. Who scored their first goal in our successful 1998 Scottish Cup run? That's hard, man.
In the first game.
First goal in us, aye.
Steve Fulton.
Thomas Flogel.
Thomas Fogel. He didn't score many.
No.
That's a hard question.
Aye, come on now. Question 5. Which current Premiership club has never won the Scottish Cup or League Cup?
Hamilton.
Bang on. On fire now, by the way. Question 6. What year did the first Scottish Cup final take place?
First ever Scottish.
You're not getting that, surely. You were maybe just born at this point.
18.
It's a good start.
87.
1874.
Same as Hearts.
Question 7. Arbroath hold the record win of 36-0 over Bonaccord in 1885. On the same day, Dundee Harp beat Aberdeen Rovers by what score? That's got to be a joke. It's got to be. How is he supposed to get that?
21-0.
35-0.
Oh, close.
Hearts beat Celtic 2-1 at Hampden in 2012 to reach the cup final. Who scored Hearts' first goal?
I just remember the winner, don't you? Craig in the penalty.
I think if I had to pick a guy that scored a goal in that team, I'd pick this guy.
It's my striker then.
Can't say, mate.
Let me see.
I'd expect you to get this, mate, to be honest. I'd expect somebody that doesn't have a clue about Hearts to get it.
Really? That doesn't help me. I know. He scored in the final, Dan Barr. Brian McGowan. Who else scored in that final?
Tell you what, the fact you've remembered them.
Remember those ones? I was there at that one. I wasn't there at the semi-final. Robert wasn't still playing then. Can't even think who's in that team. I've got it now. Rudy.
Rudy Scaccio. Question 9. How many different teams have won the Scottish Cup? Absolute guessing game.
17.
25. Question 10. Hearts won the Cup in 2012, but who did we play in our first Scottish Cup game that season?
St Mirren.
Auchinleck Talbot. Oh! Cheesy bye. What a pen that was. Oh, by the way, you got to fancy two of them in the final. Advantage Gordon. Aye, I can't see any way back from the.
I'm on your side, no?
Well, see if it was me, I wouldn't fancy me saving a pen. Oh! Oh my days! You gave him an advantage, he's no it back, cheese it. Just think of Derek Townsley, Craigie. Nice, cheese it. Score this, I can't look past you. If he scores this, he's won, I think. You'll miss the next.
Oh, no way! Oh, no way!
What happened there?
Oh, Keane Coleman. Cut that one out. 2 points if I go for the right.
Got to score. That's a good pen, by the way.
No saving.
It's for the 2020 Cup final, mate.
This is for the case of Carabao.
Cheesy's gone to your right.
You've done me saying that.
I did tell you. Winner, Craig Gordon. 5 out of 5 penalties. Fancy for the cup final, so you've won this Umbro cup t-shirt. Sure you'll be wearing that. Right, the first fan question. What's your best ever save in a Hearts jersey?
I think I'll go for one of the most recent ones, the save at Hampden against Hibs, because of what it meant for the club coming back, and yeah, beating Hibs at Hampden. There's not much better feeling than that, and because it contributed to the win, then I feel that's the best one.
I said it as well after the game that I can remember when the ball went into the box saying goal. I just remember, like, you have these thoughts in your head, and as soon as the ball went into the box, I've seen it's a free header, it's like goal. I couldn't believe you saved it, to be fair. What a save. Question 2. Which players did you look up to as a young boy?
Been asked that question before. I've always said Gigi Buffon. You can see even just recently playing at the new camp, at nearly 43 years old, he's had an incredible career, and hopefully I can still strive to play for a few more years like him.
You think you could play at 43?
Got to try.
Ah, easy, mate.
See how long I can go.
You've got it in your locker. Me, 33 max. Right, question 3. Here's a very specific one. Is it true that no one scored against you in your first Sunderland training session?
Yeah, I remember that. It was I had a great day. One of the days where, as a goalie, just everything hit you, everything came off. Anything that I went for was like getting a touch on it, was hitting the post, coming out, was saving rebounds, and it was just one of those days where everything went for me. You hope you get them in a game, but for me it was my first training session at Sunderland, and I think it made a big impression, and ended up getting a mention in Roy Keane's book as well.
Did he mention it in his book?
He did, yeah. I got a mention. That was probably one of the nicer things he said about me.
I'm not surprised. He doesn't say many nice things about anyone, mate. Yeah, I'm going to chuck one in here. Aside from myself, obviously, who scores against you most in training here?
Probably Jamie Walker. He had great technique, and he's always hanging about in front of the goal rather than doing the work and working back and trying to tackle. So he's always there to score a goal. But he's a good finisher, great technique, and I would say
it's a fair answer. He is a good finisher. I'll give him that. Question 5. Here's a manager one. What's it like having an ex-teammate as your current gaffer?
It's been alright. A bit strange. First, how do you greet him? You know, remember his nickname is coming through as a youth player, and then you've now got him as a gaffer. So
what was his nickname?
Don't know. I'm allowed to say that.
Try it. We'll see how it goes.
He used to get called Sick Boy because his likeness to the guy in Train Spotting. So that was his nickname when he was on the ground staff, and so now.
You Begbie?
No. All the way through, and then now it's gaffer. So it's been a change, but he's done well.
He's got a good manager-player relationship though, and he's good with the players. So it makes it easier if it's like that.
It's always been very easy to talk to. He's always approachable, and I think that makes a big difference, especially today.
Agreed. Question 6. This one goes back to Sunderland again. How did Roy Keane compare to other managers you've worked with?
He was strict. He really raised the standards at Sunderland when he first came in. Everything had to be right. He organised absolutely everything. There was great organisation throughout the club, and that was what he brought. He also got the club promoted at the first attempt, and to stay in that league at that particular time was a really good achievement. And I think that maybe got overlooked a little bit. We did manage to stay in the league and ended up over 10 years in the top division, and you look at them now and you'd say that was actually quite successful to be able to do that for that length of period, and he was the guy that set that all in motion. So I think a lot of credit was due to the start that he made there to get him into that position.
I remember when you first came in as well, was struggling a bit and just went on the most mental run.
Yeah, so I joined just after they got into the Premier League, but the run that they got through the Championship to come up was great, and kind of bounced into the Premier League and had a good start. I remember on my debut beating Tottenham at the Stadium of Light, and it was a huge result, and we went on to have a successful season by staying in the league, because you see still how difficult it is for teams coming up. They don't go straight back down, and that was a huge achievement for us.
Top man. Right, question 7. Last one before we turn our attention to the cup final. Swapping jerseys after games. What jerseys do you have at home that you treasure the most?
I've got a lot of goalkeeping ones, obviously. I've got Buffon, Ter Stegen, a lot of the top ones that I've managed to play against, and they're all kind of in a bag in the loft. But when I finish playing, I'll dig them all out and have a look at them. But certainly I've got a number that I would treasure.
Do you ever date with any outfield players now?
No, I haven't, unless it's somebody that I've played with that I've known at a former club. I got Dwight Yorks when I was at Sunderland, when he was sort of moving around towards the end of his career, playing against him. So those are ones that I've managed to get.
See, that must be decent though, because see, outfield players, they're all battling for the same player. You know what it's like if you're playing if you play Barca, everybody's going to want to go to Messi, so the outfield players, but with the goalies, it's a straight swap, isn't it?
It's easy, yeah.
That's flying. Question 8. Any superstitions going into a big game like the cup final, or games in general for that matter?
Yeah, I've got loads of superstitions.
Have you?
Routines that I do, and I've never told anybody what they are. So Gal knows one, because I had to bring him into it so that he knew what to do in the sort of warm up in the day leading up to the game. But that's
don't tell them. I've never noticed you having any. So
nobody will notice it. But it's just
I've noticed now. Question 9. You won the cup here in 2006. To be sat here 14 years later as a Hearts player again, knowing you're one win away from lifting that trophy again for your boyhood club, must be a special feeling.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's going to be a huge game, huge occasion. Unfortunately, not with fans, but for us to go into that and give ourselves that opportunity, we know it's going to be really difficult. It's the toughest of opponents, but we're giving ourselves that chance at one game, and anybody can win any game. So we're there. We'll give ourselves a chance. It's exciting to be involved in. Yeah, hopefully I can go and do that again.
Looking forward to it. Question 10. Finally, you're up against your old teammates at Celtic. Has the gaffer been pestering you for any insights you might have?
Not yet. It hasn't. There's still a little bit of time leading up to the game, but yeah, even if I did have that much information, they've got full of quality in that team, and if they turn up and play as well as they can, it's going to be a very, very difficult task for us. So yeah, if there's anything that I can help with, if he wants to ask, I'm not sure how much help it will be. Things have changed a little bit there since the start of the season. So yeah, I'll tell him anything he wants to know if he wants to ask any questions. But at the moment, I'm sure the coaches have got it covered with the analysis.
As long as we've got you in goals, mate, we're all right. So thanks for your time, Craig. Thanks to Carabao for sponsoring this series. See you next time.
It's another Carabao Jambo's deal! Save £7 when you buy 24 cans of our great-tasting, low-calorie energy drink. Was £18.99, now only £11.99. That's less than 50p per can. Now includes free shipping. Visit CarabaoEnergy.co.uk to redeem the offer. Carabao. Grab life by the horns. Offer valid while stocks last.